must remember this. A kiss is still a kiss.
Gotta get in. Gotta get in. Alright fellas, we're in a bit of a pickle in here. I've not been in since we did the live unboxing, so I need to do a bit of tidying up before we could start working on her. So while I do that, let's run through the plan of what we want to achieve. The layout is not working in the brewery. We're running out of space for kegs. We've got a fridge for the kegs, a fridge to ferment in the gas bottle taps, and of course a control panel. We need to make room for more kegs. Out the old fridge, the taps that are bolted to the wall, and the gas bottle. This makes a nice little space for the chest freezer. Now to turn the chest freezer into a Keezer, you need a wooden collar. Remove the lid and attach the collar, and then reattach the lid. Now to control temperatures, we're going to be adding an STC 1000 straight to the collar, and then we're going to be adding 2 brand new taps.
A kiss is still a kiss.
Right, I've managed to get most of the cardboard out of my way so we can move this bloody thing around, but before we start taking the lid off, I think we ought to power her up and see if she's actually working. They may have sent a faulty one, we don't know. She's set to minus 18 degrees. She's working. There. 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 19, 20, 21, minus 22 degrees. So, she's working. She's working just fine. I thought the plug and the cable from the plug to the freezer, the power cable, didn't look overly long, but there's enough length to run it up here, through the collar and to the STC, which is going to be on the front. Need to take these off next. These little brackets, I assume just click off. 2. There's no spring on this side, but there's a big old spring on this side, so we need to find the correct ratchet, fuzzy nut, and start on ratchet teaching. There you go, look. There she fits. To say I took the measurement off the one in the shop for the collar, I think I've done good. She flush there. She flushed down there. And she's not too bad on here. In fact, yeah, flushy flush. Now the front is not flushy flush, but it ain't gonna matter. There we go, boys and girls as us. Let's get her fixed. Guess before we do that, let's see what she looks like with the lid on. Yeah. We have problem. We have a problem. The cable that feeds the light on the lid is obviously now not long enough. We need to take this cover off and see if we can make it longer. Again, there's a bubble looking at it. Loads of room, and it looks like the lid is going to be attached to the frame. We're going to have to make sure that this puppy is well stuck down, this collar, so it doesn't ping off when the lid gets lifted. The lid now goes on. We've got enough length in that in that wire which is feeding the light for the lid, and I'm thinking that instead of this going on like it was doing that way with the cable coming out the bottom, I can turn it upside down and put it on that way. And of course the lid and the collar and the body is nice and flush on both sides. Voila. Alright, let's glue the frame on. I'm going to make some slashes in the top of the Keezer along the edges here where the adhesive's going to stick. So you know, like that business. Just give it a bit of a key and help it grab hold of something. Go in at an angle and it'll, yeah, roughs it up. Look, rough. So we've put these little etches in, all ribbed up. During the week I shall start fitting the STC, start drilling out for the taps. I'm just waiting on the hose to come, which I thought I'd ordered and I haven't. That's it, but I'm happy with how it's looking at the minute. First job done. Looks a bit messy on the back. Had a bit of overspill with the stick saw, but I'm very confident that that frame will never shift. Next video in this playlist for the Keezer build, I'm going to get the freezer lid attached and then start installing various bits and bobs. And I've almost kicked the bitter, so I need to get that video up pretty damn soon before it runs out. The stout has gone, that kicked the other day, so I'm trying to work through it because I need the room in here. I need them kegs emptied so I can get them into the Keezer, and so I can brew again with empty kegs to be filled and put in the Keezer. Anyway, that's it guys. So as always, don't forget to thumb this video because you don't know. Don't forget to hit this little button and subscribe, click it, what's out, coming to the next other video. I want to see you until next time. I'm ready.